has a straight edge on it, so it's very easy. And maybe in our world here, there lives a happy little mountain.
Morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin and I upload a whole bunch of different types of videos on this channel. So I thought I'd start a new weekly vlog today. It's Tuesday. Basically we went away and we came back from Lanzarote on Saturday morning, and then we kind of just spent the weekend at Harry's parents' house because they picked us up from the airport. I forgot what I was saying then. So we had a lovely weekend in Chester. So this is like, we got back kind of yesterday, spent the night, like the first night here in our own bed. It was really nice. But today it's kind of back to boring living, basically. We have nothing to do, but today we are just about to head out to do a food shop because we have nothing in the house. So I thought I'd show you very quickly what I'm wearing. I'm just going to mention very quickly, I always get loads of questions about what hair dye I use whenever I like dye my hair again, because I use semi-permanent dye. I dyed my hair last night because in the sun it went very ginger. My hair likes to just go like ginger, so I went a little bit darker this time around. My favourite semi-permanent dye that I always use is the casting cream gloss, because I just think it's so nice and they make your hair feel really nice and they look really shiny and healthy. I use the colour dark chocolate, I think, so it's like quite a bit darker than before, but I'm really happy with it. So yeah, that's what I used in my hair and I'll show you what I'm wearing. I apologise about the mess in the room. We have kind of semi-unpacked, but that's what's on our to-do list for when we get back. So I'm wearing these jeans from Primark. I haven't worn jeans in so long, it feels so strange, so yes, they're comfy. My fake Vans from Primark anklet from holiday. This is a new top that I got when I came back from holiday. It was in a package. It's from Shein. I'm going to put it in a haul soon, but I just think it's really cute. It's not the most flattering angle, but sorry about all the cars. Yes, I love this. It's a little big for me, so I have to keep putting it up, but I'm just going to wear a leather jacket on top of that, and then we're going to head out. I thought I might as well just show you the few very boring, not very interesting bits I picked up from Poundland today. First thing we're going to pull out are not essentials, but we saw them and like literally couldn't not pick them up. So they had the Pink Panther wafer biscuits on 2 for £1, which is like both of our childhoods, so we're going to reminisce while eating those with our coffee. I got some more disposable razors, more because Harry uses them as well and we needed them because we're out. I got some more micellar water because I'm out of my Garnier one, and this was the biggest one they had in Poundland. It's actually £2, but it's fine, it's cheap for a micellar water. So this is the 200ml of the simple micellar water. So my usual shampoo, which I always, if you've seen these ones before, you'll know which one I use. It's the Obolito Balsam Tea Tree Tingle shampoo, because I have sort of weird scalp that doesn't like most like shampoos, so yeah. And then my all-time favourite conditioner, which I discovered recently, is the Schwarzkopf Gliss Hair Repair, and it's the Volume and Repair Conditioner. So it's like the navy blue one. It's my favourite. I've tried pretty much all of them, and this is definitely my favourite. This one is for flat, thin hair without volume, and I just think it makes my hair feel so nice. So yes, all those were £1, obviously, except for micellar water, which, like I said, was £2, and that is everything not very interesting that I picked up in Poundland. Good afternoon, whatever time it is now. We are about. Where are you? Hi. Man of very few words. We're going out into town. We need to get a few bits and like a couple of shops, Sainsbury's and stuff. We need to get some veg. But we're just gonna go for lunch. The plan was to go and get a nice like healthy salady sort of lunch in a place called Capella Lounge in Newcastle. This post is not for us. But then we remembered the Pizza Time lunch buffets. Pizza Hut lunchtime buffet is on. Pizza time. So we're gonna go get pizza, I think. No shame. So that's the plan. I'm literally being like the world's worst vlogger at the moment. I'm really sorry. I'm not vlogging at all when we're out, but it was kind of busy in town today and it was kind of just nice to enjoy the weather because it's really sunny today. Just thought I'd mention very quickly, sorry I have a baseball, if you ever, not that anyone will be in Newcastle under Lyme, but if you're ever in Newcastle under Lyme, there's a little coffee shop, it's called Fog Street Coffee. I can't think of the little walkway that it's on, but it's in the town centre and it's honestly the nicest like coffee shop ever. It's just a little individual like cafe and he knows his coffee, like he knows what he's doing and it's so nice. Like I genuinely could walk in there and just tell him to make me something that like he recommends and I trust him. And you guys know how picky I am about my coffee, like I love my coffee. So I just had an iced coffee from there and it's like, you guys know that I have my coffee black, but his iced coffee, he makes it, it's like a coffee milkshake but like stronger. It's so good. So if you're ever in the area, if you're ever by Kiluni, then I definitely recommend checking out Fog Street. I just want to say that very quickly, really random, but yeah. I wasn't even recording. So we've decided there's a little park like right near our house. Mostly just the field, there's a little shitty park, but I'm just going to use the field. Going to throw a ball around and sunbathe a little bit, read the books, enjoy the sun while it's out. So we've just come back, I've got my carrots and hummus. We've just made like an iced peach drink. We're going to chuck some Outnumbered on and chill for a bit. Good morning everyone. We are off to Sainsbury's. We just need to get a couple bits. We need fresh veg because all our veg has gone out of date. And I also want something for breakfast / lunch because we don't really have much in, so I just thought I'd show you very quickly what I'm wearing. As always, you can't really see, but I'm wearing this black strappy bodysuit, black leather jacket and my new little shorts from Lupsoma, a violin bag, and put on like trainers, and we're off. So while we're in, I was going to say Starbucks then, Sainsbury's today, we picked this up because we'd seen it recently. Well, I think last time we went in there, but it's just a little bit pricey. We're so used to these pre-made coffees having milk in them, and this one caught our eye because it was just black coffee, so we thought we'd give it a go, and it's unsweetened as well, which is amazing. I didn't even get you in it. Amazing. So we're going to try it out. We'll let you guys know. Let me serve it with the poster. Oh no.
Sweet.
Is it? Yeah. Even though it's unsweetened. I tell you what, on the back it's not sweet, it's just weak. On the back it's had it's like a rating scale of strength of the coffee, and it was like strong or not very strong, just very strong. So here, it's in there. It's alright. I'll just show you guys. There's a little like scale here, and this says mild to strong, and it's only on this little second notch here on the mild side. So we're used to like strong coffee, so it's good. It's just a little bit weak, but it's fine. I'll drink it. It's coffee. Right, so I've just filmed a really impromptu, really chatty video. It was like a uni related video. I don't know if it's going to go up yet. I'm just waiting for the footage to import now, so I'll see if it makes it through the editing process. It might be really long and shaky or whatever, but while I'm here and the lighting's acceptable, I thought I would just do a little bit of a mini book review, because I always talk about books whenever I buy them. You guys know, if you're not new to the vlog, just quickly prefacing this, I am really bad at going into the works, the shop The Works, on the way home from uni, because we have one in town, and they have, in every works I've ever been in, they have like a book section, and it'll be 3 for £5, so I can never resist. And they have a load of like crime fiction books. They also do a really good non-fiction section. I have loads of books on like serial killers and murder mysteries, and also just like, yeah, go back through all my old vlogs. I think in pretty much every one of my uni vlogs I've got book haul. I bought this one quite a while ago, and I've only just got around to reading it because obviously over exam season I took a mini break from like leisurely reading. I thought I'd just do a very quick little review on this one. This one is While My Eyes Were Closed by Linda Green. It says on it it's on #1 bestseller, so I got this in the works on their offer. And one thing I'll quickly say that you should know about me, if you haven't already figured out, is even if I have a criticism of anything, person, show, book, anything, I will always put a positive spin on it, because I automatically just think, just because I have this opinion, it's not always going to be shared. So remember that just because I don't necessarily enjoy something, I will probably most likely still compliment it and still defend it, because I don't want you all to assume that, you know, something's bad just because it's not necessarily my taste, okay? Just a quick preface there. So this book, from the get-go, it wasn't the best thing I've read in a long time. It took me a little bit longer to get into it, and I'm a very quick reader, so like I read this in 2 days. I'm a very quick reader, and it was a little bit slow starting for me, because I think I had to really try to keep reading it. It was a good book, and I enjoyed the whole idea behind the storyline. It's I'll just very quickly tell you, because you can make out the story from the blurb, but it's basically a woman is playing hide and seek with her daughter in the park, and the daughter goes missing. It's basically the whole sort of like investigation behind trying to find this missing 4-year-old. And I think the only thing that just kind of didn't get me about this book, that I just didn't get on with, you know, sometimes you just don't get on with someone's writing style, whereas, you know, you can really click with someone else's writing style. The one thing that just didn't grasp me about this book was that you knew who did it. So this book is written, I really like it when sometimes when authors lay out like this. So each chapter was from the perspective of a different character in the story, but that meant that the person who, you know, committed the crime, which usually in crime fiction books it's all about, like, you know, working out as you're reading through, you're trying to work out who did it alongside the storyline. You knew kind of from the get-go, from the first couple of chapters in, because you get that person's perspective on it, and that just made it less sort of intriguing to me, because I really like the whole like trying to work it out. So that's just what I'm going to say. If you're someone who likes that sort of, you know, mindset like me, where you're trying to work out who did it, this probably isn't the book for you. But if you're someone who just likes kind of, I'd say it was a gentle thriller. It was more just a drama, because it was kind of just like keeping you on edge about whether they're going to get them or not, basically. That was kind of the most suspense in it. So that's all I'm going to say. I enjoyed it. I still read it. I think with books, I will never say don't read it, because everyone's going to have a different opinion and a different take on things. So that's just a very quick little review for that. Thought I'd let you know. I don't know what book I'm going to read next. I think it's just going to be one of the Stephen King books that I have stacked over there. Right, so in Sainsbury's today, Harry decided to pick up a brownie mix, but you've got to get eggs. So I've just run across to the Premier down the road, got some eggs, so we're gonna make some brownies. So mix the egg, water, oil and brownie mix together. Shoes. Moving the knife.
You already knew, more or less. Here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.
It's not the easiest thing. Brownie mix isn't the easiest thing to use a whisk with. Yeah, it's supposed to be gooey in the middle. Smell it. These take 25 minutes in the oven. Well, I'm thinking 20 and have them a little bit raw in the middle. They're supposed to be gooey, but with the size of pan we've got, it's probably best to put them in for a little bit less. The only tray we have to use is like a big roasting dish. So it's going to be very thin brownies. So they might not be the most aesthetically pleasing, but as long as we don't overcook them, they'll be fine. Like, I don't know how well you can see with the lighting, but this is how much mix we have. And this is the size of our tray. So might just have to make like a misshapen brownie. Just because I don't want it to be too thin and burnt. They do not look very appealing whatsoever because we very messily chucked them on the plate, but they are some very thin but gooey and yummy brownies. I'm very happy with them, so we're gonna eat these, watch some Harry Potter, and that's our evening.